Welcome everyone in another CRYENGINE tutorial videos. Today we're gonna start new series. I'm aiming for the 3 parts of the series. I'm not sure though how many parts it is going to take, but I hope it's gonna be just 3. So let's get straight into this. First of all, as always, check this website, the Design GUIs, community tutorials. You got all of my tutorials over here. If you press in the design over here, you got UI tutorials of mine, but the website will be upgraded slightly. There will be more categories in the future and so on, so keep in touch. Okay, from now we're gonna start in the tutorials the in-game menu. As you remember, in my previous videos we've created inventory system, we've created a mine menu, but in-game menu it's something slightly different, although it's as different as it's the same. So it's like, obviously some things you already know, some things you don't. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, I highly recommend you to go and do that, because this is gonna be much easier for you to handle. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to open our Flash, obviously, as always. We're gonna start creating from Flash. We always do this thing. We start, designing our menu from the Flash, because C++ is pretty much only functionality, the back end of all that. So normally you would have like couple of people in your team. One of them would do back end, or few of them. Obviously, it depends on the size of your project. So as always, we're going with all this stuff. Somebody told me that this actually works. Whatever you choose in here is gonna work in CRYENGINE, but I never checked that, so I'm gonna go with Flash Player 8, because I'm sure that this is gonna work. So 60 FPS, we got size. Cool. As always, we do the same stuff as usually. Just God, I like this one. Okay. Okay, let's start as always. ActionScript 2 layer. Then we have pretty much just a menu layer in the cursor layer. Okay, cool. First of all, obviously, we're gonna save it. Save it as. We're gonna find our. I'm still using the same, actually, the same project for all of my tutorials. So as I always say, it seems like we are actually beginning to create some kind of game. We already got inventory system and mine menu. Now we're gonna have in-game menu. Okay, so let's start with it. First of all, we're gonna create cursor as always. Let's create the same shitty looking cursor like we usually do. Let's make it big like this, then modify. Oh god, come on. Modify it slightly. Okay, that's enough. Highlight it, convert to symbol, movie clip, cursor as always. Okay, we got cursor, is gonna be called without capital letters. We're gonna land it in the middle of the stage, which it doesn't matter really, because it's gonna be okay. Menu. I'm gonna put another layer this time, just because I wanna show you something. Temporary background. I just bullshit, but you will see why am I doing this for. Okay. So we want our menu to have, like, let's say I'm not gonna do the buttons like, I don't know, options or something. I'm gonna just create some couple of simple buttons. So it's gonna be like, if we are already in the game, then we want you know, okay, I'm gonna explain it in a bit. First of all, we're gonna create button. It's gonna be called btn. We delete this. We're gonna do the same thing as we did, you know, in my previous videos. So we're gonna create another one here, movie clip, just because we want this button to have also some text message on it. So we are going to name button, say. Okay, we're gonna put this in here. I'm sure you know what I'm doing. If you follow my previous videos, I'm just working on this button to have, you know, gonna be btn as a button only, and text layer. Text layer, we're gonna put some text, obviously. Text field. I'm just putting like this because I just wanna see the size of it comparing to the whole button. So put this in the middle as well. Yeah, it's enough. Properties in the middle. Color would be black, and size let's put it slightly bigger. And now, okay, we got this. It's gonna be a single line. And okay, variable, it's also what we need. We're gonna call it like txt, I believe, or oh no, let's call it label. Okay, save it. Now we have our button, so we can easily grab this button, not that one, because this is without. Okay, we get our button. Let's put it in the middle, a little bit higher here. Okay, we got this. We're gonna put another one. We're gonna have one button will throw us back to the game, and the other one will send us to the main menu, and the last one will send us back to the desktop. So it's gonna be like completely exit the game. This one we're gonna call tn. This is gonna be main menu btn and exit btn. Okay. You can do the account name or your login name or something if you create login somewhere here, but we're gonna be doing this now. Okay. Before we start working on the functionality of these buttons, which is gonna be extremely simple, we're first of all gonna fill this layer. I'm gonna show you, because the in-game menu usually it's alpha, it's slightly smaller than 100%, right? It's like you can see through this. Not in every game, but in this case I wanna do something cool. So we're gonna grab, I don't know, Crysis screenshots, because this game has nice looking environment, jungles and stuff. Let's grab this or that one. Yeah, here. My network is slightly slow because just uploading another YouTube video at the moment. Alright, we got all of this. Let it just load up, and then yeah, we're gonna grab this background. It is just for us. You're gonna see what I'm trying to do. This is just as slow as the network hundreds years ago. Alright, so we're gonna copy the picture and go into Flash and unlock this layer, so that one, and paste it, yeah, in the middle of the screen, of course. And now let's say this is, you can also put a screenshot of your game if you want to. All I'm trying to achieve is grab these three buttons, and their alpha would be, you see, you can see through them. So if you go into that menu, you wanna see through them slightly. Okay. Maybe a little more. Okay, let's do maybe 70%. That's cool. I think that's enough. So that is all what I needed this for. Delayed layers. So now we got our layers only over here. So we're gonna go and start coding. So first of all, we want our cursor to move along with the mouse. So cursor. Okay, that's it. The second thing, we want something to happen when we press these buttons, right? So we got resume button on press function, and we're gonna go with fs command. That's it. Yes, I'm gonna copy this and paste and just change the names of it. Second button was called mine menu btn. Mine menu, let's say. The last one is called exit btn. So let's go exit completely. So now I'm gonna just paste trace to see if these actually work properly. Also copy that. This is something I'm gonna remove later, but just wanna my menu, and the last one is exit. Okay, now we're gonna run the whole thing. We will see what happens. So mine menu, resume mine menu, and we got exit. So they work. Our cursor doesn't seem to follow the there it is. That's my mistake. Okay, now it should be following the mouse. You see a little letter over here, and you can mess up everything. So yeah, cursor works, and these buttons do work on the left side, you can see. So okay, so these things work. We don't need this anymore. Trace, just keep the fs command. This is for the CRYENGINE. And what else do we want? We want to fill up these text fields. So I'm gonna fill up it from C++, not here. So I'm gonna create new function. Function name will be let's say set button label, and button1 string, btn2 string, and btn3 string. There's various ways you can do this. I did this way. So I'm gonna grab resume btn dot label. Oh shit, that no good. Yeah, it's because label is some keyword inside of the action script. That's why we have to change it. Like, let's go with lbl. Okay, so it should change for all of them because they are the same button, just different instance. So okay, lbl equals btn 1 mine menu btn lbl btn2 and exit btn lbl. It's equals btn3. You can fill them up straight away. Instead of writing text field, you can write whatever you want. The thing about it is that, you know, you might want to change it later, and you would have to go back to the Flash and do all this stuff once again, change these names, and you know, export it and stuff. But this way you can set it from the XML file if you want, or from C++. So yeah, That's better. So I'm gonna just check if this works. Set button label. When I press this button, so I'm just gonna let's go this and exit. Okay, doesn't matter because I'm gonna remove this and set it up from the C++. So if I press it, okay, they do work. The only wrong thing about it is that as I said in one of my previous videos, you have to embed all of them like this, and that should do. See if it works now. See, if I did not check this, I would be, you see it works now. So if I did not check this, I would be wondering in the CRYENGINE why the hell these, you know, these labels look so fucking weird. So yeah, we got this. We can publish it now. I think that's pretty much, yeah, that's all we need. Yeah, that's it. So I'm not gonna close it yet because we have to create XML files always. Okay, we don't need this one anymore, so we're gonna go to our C++. Okay, it's over 15 minutes, so let's stretch it to the 20 minutes, and then we will see. Assets, libraries, as always, UI. There is our in-game menu. So we're gonna create another file here. It's gonna be called in-game menu. Let's open it, and the name was in-game menu. This is a standard thing we do in almost every single video of mine. I'm gonna stop doing this in the future and just give you ready tutorial, but yeah, that's later. So we have 3 events. Okay, so these events, there are 3 of them, and the name of them is, second one is main menu, and the last one is exit. Same name over here. You can change these names. I don't remember. One of them work with this. It's the name from the Flash, and the second one is the name that will be shown in the CRYENGINE, but I keep them the same because why not? Alright, we got the events, and what else? We have no variables, nothing else. We have just one function over here, so you have to put this function name. Is going to be function name is set button label. Function name once again the same, and then we got the description. So, and we have closing bracket because we have params as well. Param name, it's btn1. I keep forgetting how to build these XML files. What's the keywords over there? So I have to help myself a little bit as well. UI elements. Let's go with the menu. Doesn't matter. Param name, description type. Okay. Name. Then the second thing we have here is the description and type, and then we can close it and close the function. So that's the beginning and the end. Okay, parameter, we have more parameters. We got 3 of them because 3 buttons. Button 1, 2, and button 3. It's just here, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, type of them, all of them is gonna be string. They're really the same. It seems alright to me. You might have made some mistakes, but this is gonna be something we'll find out later. So for now it's fine, we can close it. And what else do we want to build in this episode? We're gonna build also UI actions as always. So we're gonna copy 2 of these, paste them, and just change it to example height. Oh no, wait. We're gonna just remove these and use something, because this example I don't remember if this was done properly. So main menu hide is gonna be called now in-game menu hide, and in-game menu show. Hide and in-game menu hide, in-game menu show. Okay. When we hide it, we want this name to be in-game menu, like this. So we hide it, no cursors, nothing. When we show it, also the name, we want most events to be cop, but no cursor. Okay, that's it. That's all we need. So okay, this is the end of this tutorial. We're gonna continue on the next episode from that point. So we're gonna go straight to C++ and start working on this. So thank you for watching as always, and see you in the next video.